Here's my advice, guys. If you want to get into voiceover, you gotta first like to hear your own voice. Get on a microphone. Yes. Hear yourself. I think the first time I heard myself, I thought, oh man, is that really the way I sound? But then after a while, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna have fun with it. And you just have to accept the fact that you are what you are. Use your vocal cords the way that the character presents itself to you. Work, be an actor first. I think most of the actors that I know, voice actors that I know, started out doing theater or doing stage productions, on-camera stuff, because that's really the basis. You need to know how to act.
Oh!
I know people that have great voices. They come into the booth and they're kind of not sure what to do, because being a voice actor means that you have to kind of amp up everything. It's, you know, just like in cartoons, everything's a little bit, you know, hyped up and a little bit higher energy. You just gotta understand that a lot of times you need to go in there and perform, and that's where a good acting base really starts. I think the most emotionally attached I've become to a character are the original animated stuff that I do. Grumpy Bear, absolutely. He kind of a part of me. He's a grump, which, you know, people have told me that I'm a grump.
Me? Nah.
Beastly, who is another character on that. They're kind of these polar opposite. He's kind of the obnoxious, crazy kid character.
Yeah, certainly. What?
Grumpy's the, you know, the kind of worrywart, the one that's kind of the adult in the room. So those two are such a fun dichotomy that, in fact, when we would record, a lot of times I would record them back and forth to each other, which would be like, Beastly, why do you gotta do that?
Oh, stop it, Grumpy. I don't care.
Yeah, I know you don't care. That's your problem.
Yeah, come on.
Stuff like that. So that's a lot of fun. You get to run the whole gamut with that. Group records, I think, are the funnest because you sit in a room with other voice actors and you really get to play off of each other. And, you know, when you go into record maybe something like anime where we're actually dubbing to picture, it's a little isolating because a lot of times you don't get to hear the other actors. So you're really only basing your performance on what you hear, if it's Japanese, if it's from, you know, South America, whatever, the original voice actor, if it's dubbing. And so you really have that to play off of and what the director kind of tells you what's going on in that scene. So I love group records. That's kind of my favorite. The voiceover community is amazing. I think it's probably more supportive than the on-camera acting community, and it's because we're all in it together. A lot of times we don't really get to meet each other if we're doing like a dubbing project or something like that. But when you do those group records, it's like everybody's like group hug. It's a family kind of thing.
Yes, a huge magic box.
I have never really experienced any bad, you know, bad vibes from anybody, and it's because we're all there to do a job. There's plenty of work, you know. Certain people have the voices that, you know, they play those young lead character guys. I play a lot of the character roles, and I've kind of found my niche doing that, and it's a blast. You know, you go in to watch these shows and you're just like, isn't that such and such? That's totally that guy. Oh my god, this guy's amazing, you know. So, and then when you hear voices that you're like, who is that? And then it's somebody that you know, you're like, wow, you know, you're blown away because you didn't know they had that voice in them. But yeah, all in all, I think the voiceover community is probably the most supportive of any of the arts out here.
Hi, I'm Doug Erholtz. Please subscribe to Verita Entertainment on YouTube.